there's like wait a sec. There is a heron on that roof opposite my house. Wow. Okay, random bird sighting over. I had wanted to film this video outside, but it is cold and rainy today, and it probably is more authentic to film it inside, which is where I spend 90% of my time now. Oh, this is so hard to talk about, but I know I need to, and I really want to talk about it. Okay, so in 2021, I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome / ME, and it completely changed my life. I think the thing with CFS / ME is like, it feels as though your world has stopped, but the rest of the world, the bigger world, keeps on moving. All my friends have started their careers, or they're working towards something, and they're meeting loads of new people, and they're getting in relationships, and it just feels like all I can do is just watch on, because I can't do any of those things. You know, it's really, this illness is really debilitating, or any kind of chronic illness that stops you living life, I guess. It's just hard. This year especially, it's been really hard. But I want to feel like I'm adding to the conversation about chronic fatigue syndrome. I want to share my experiences, and I want to hopefully help somebody, even just one person out there that's feeling like this, especially if you're like me and you're in your 20s, and this is supposed to be the best time of your life, right? Everyone always says, oh, your 20s are the best time of your life. I can categorically say that they have not been for me. Yeah, I guess I just want to help someone else feel less alone. You know, this shit is hard, and if you are dealing with this too, then I think you're a superstar, because it is really difficult, and it's hard to keep going sometimes, but you are, and I'm proud of you. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I'm proud of you. Yeah, I think when I look back at my life before I got sick, I hadn't realised what privileges I had, or what I was doing was a privilege. Like walking to the shops, right? I wouldn't think twice about walking to the shops at all. And anyone that's in a healthy body probably doesn't think twice about walking to the shops. But now the thought of walking to the shops is like the equivalent of me thinking about climbing a mountain when I was healthy. Like it seems impossible. It really does seem impossible. I can't just walk to the shops. I can't even read a physical book anymore. And I did a whole degree on books. I have a degree in English literature. You know, it's just things like that I didn't think were a big deal, and now they are massive. But thank God for Audible. This video is sponsored by Audible. No, I'm joking, imagine. And I think that I imagine a lot of people with an illness, a chronic illness of some kind, particularly CFS or ME and ME, they're basically the same thing, can agree that the heartbreaking thing is realizing that you have stopped more things than you started. And as somebody that has always been very ambitious and liked to have projects and be creative, it's been something I've really had to work through, the fact that I can't do those things anymore. And deciding where I fit in without those things. You know, what value do I have if I can't perform or give any monetary value to society or give any creative value to society? Having this illness has definitely caused my mind to think about some massive life things, for sure. But honestly, I didn't make this video to be depressing. I don't want to be depressing. I don't want any future videos I decide to make to be depressing. I want them to be real, and you know, the reality is that it is hard, and it hurts, and it's a daily hurt, physically and mentally. But I really just wanted to, as I said, add to the conversation about this illness, and also just if anybody out there is experiencing suffering the same thing that I am, then just to say you're not alone. There is still life here. I do still believe that I can have joy, and I do still have joy. It's joy in little things. It's not big joys like going on holiday, or I don't know, even going to the bar or the club, or having an all-nighter with your friends. It's not like that, but there is still joy. And yeah, I guess I just want to have a space where I can talk about my experiences and hopefully connect with other people, because it is very isolating. The sun is really in my face now. It is a very isolating illness. So yeah. Also, I should add just before I go that the reason I'm wearing a beanie hat indoors is because I have a headache strip. These are a lifesaver. These are the Cool and Soothe strips, because I had a tension headache. So my beanie expertly hides that. Okay. I have no idea if this was good or not. I might end up deleting it, but let's see. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye.